What's up, YouTube? Leo Sheng here, host of the Extreme Fillet Fishing Channel. Today is January 3rd, 2019. It is going to be my third outing of this year. And every January of every year, I tend to renew my fishing licenses, right? I mean, this is about the time of the year that, you know, for many states, right? The licenses go from the January until the end of December. So far I have renewed my Pennsylvania license, my New Jersey license, my New Jersey saltwater registry license. I think I have a New York license that is going to expire at the end of February. I have a Virginia fishing license that is going to expire in May. I have a Florida fishing license that is going to expire this October. And I also renewed my Delaware state fishing license, which is why today I'm down here in Delaware. First state fishing. I'm coming for you. No, I'm just messing. But anyways, right, if you haven't renewed your fishing license yet and you have to, just don't forget to do so. You should always be proud as an angler and outdoorsman to have a valid fishing license because, one, you are supporting your local wildlife / game agency. Don't forget that the money that you use to buy the fishing licenses go to these government agencies, and they are going to invest this money, right, into projects or maybe law enforcement around your area. Plus, you should just be proud to be fishing out there legally, doing, your part as a model citizen, right? Being a role model for the newer generations of anglers out there. But anyways, yes, I'm down here in Delaware. EPF is going to start exploring a few different places down in Delaware State. Today, I'm going to be exploring the White Clay Creek and a tributary of the White Clay Creek, which is right next to me, called the Bogey Run. And I guess the main objective for today is to catch my first Delaware state fish of 2019. Although I would be extremely happy if my target species showed up today, and that would be the Rosyside Dace, which is a species of fish that I don't have yet. So let me put my waders on. I got all my gear ready here. We're gonna start wading, and hopefully today is going to be a good day. Whoa, did I expect to find that? Okay, I certainly did not expect to find this. Oh, easy over here. Oh man, it's a whole pool of water here. I wonder if there's any fish around. Okay, found some fish here at the Bogey Run. They're not that small either. I hope they're not creek chubs, but it kind of does look like creek chubs, so I don't know. Fish on. What we got here? Is it a creek chub? Is it not a creek chub? Oh, dude, it's not a creek chub. It's a common shiner. It's my first ever common shiner from the state of Delaware. The Luxillus cornutus. Oh, now that's a cool find. I was starting to think, man, there are too many common shiner. It's not really the Rosyside Dace that we're looking for, but it's still a beautiful catch. First fish of the day. I'll take it any day, any day. Phenomenal. First species of the day. Turns out to be one of my favorite native species of fish around the area as well, the Luxillus cornutus. You guys should see this fish when it gets in its spawning colors. The red on the fins is just so beautiful. Maybe one of these days, I'll get one of these and put inside my fish tank. But for now, let me release this guy. I'm very happy to see that they are in Delaware as well. This fish is not to be confused with some of the other Luxillus species out there, right? Because, in the south, you have the striped shiner, which is another Luxillus species that looks quite exactly like this one. I mean, there are plenty of Luxillus out there that looks just like this one, but all right, it was not a creek chub. I'm quite happy about that. Wow, there's a lot of fish down there. Fish on. There's a lot of fish down there. This is okay. So my fear finally became true. Other than the common shiner, there are some creek chubs down there, the Semotilus atromaculatus. Winter time, you guys gotta understand, right? Shiners and chubs, they will still bite voraciously. Second species of the day, can't say I am unhappy. My first one ever from the state of Delaware, okay? So I mean, I'll take it. I've been catching so many of these recently that I can't really say that I am happy to see one of them. I mean, sure, it may be my first ever Delaware creek chub, but come on, please, bogey run. Give me something a little bit different, yeah? Come on, be nice to the Asian, be nice to the Asian. Where's the Rosyside? Where's the Rosyside Dace at? I don't know, maybe some different species of fish. Oh, there's a bite. That's fish on. That's fish on. What is that now? That does not look like a chub. Is it? It's another common shiner. Okay. Man, I am surprised. There are some big ass common there are some nice common shiners in this little run. I am really surprised. Where did these common shiners come from, right? Interesting. Will you look at that? Wow, man. Okay, there's a beautiful chubby sample, but we have already caught this one today. I'm using a size 30 hook because, you know, I don't know the size of the Rosyside Dace. It could be big, it could be small. Let me show you guys how the common shiner is in the water. You see the red on the fins in the water? You see how beautiful those fins are? That is what I'm talking about. I don't know what those are, but there are some big ones down there, whatever these are. What is this? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's a panfish. It's a sunfish. What is a sun? Is this bluegill native to this run too? It's a bluegill. Wow, it's actually my first bluegill of 2019. Came out of Delaware State Little Run. I am starting to wonder now, how many species are we going to catch in this run? You see, fellas, when it comes to catching new species of fish out there, usually it is not as easy as you guys think it is. You know, it is not like EPF just comes to a new spot here in Delaware and first cast is like, whoa, new species, you know? I mean, sure, sometimes it happens, but most of the times it is not like that. So for example, take this hole that I just found here at the bogey run, right? Let's say that there are 30 fish in this little hole. It's a reasonable number. Most of them are creek chubs, common shiners. Maybe once in a blue moon you are going to catch a little bluegill, the Lepomis macrochirus. But how exactly is it that you catch a new species, especially if it is a rare one, among a school of 30, right? Well, the solution is you have to thin the population out. And how exactly is it that you thin the population out? Catch and release, right? You just keep catching the fish and releasing it. Once the fish gets released, the fish that you just released won't really bite on your hook again for quite a little while, because as you guys know, they do get traumatized for a little bit, right? So you keep thinning the population out until you start to hit the species of fish, right, that are still willing to bite, and those species, the rare ones, finally will be the ones to show up. Now, I don't really know if there is a Rosyside Dace in this hole, right? I'm just assuming, which is why every time you go out, you explore and you fish, you just never know what is going to come up, right? Anyways, let's release this bluegill. This bluegill is quite tired already inside the photo tank. And then I'm gonna keep thinning the population out here to see how many species of fish we will be able to land from this little hole. I mean, if there's a bluegill down there, only the Lord knows what else is down there, you know what I'm saying? There could be anything now. So I'm hoping something rare or something exotic is really going to show up. Oh, there we go. What we got now? It's another bluegill. So I guess the bluegill is not really rare around here. This is the second bluegill that we got from the little, I guess, ditch by the run. Man, I'm becoming the ditch master now. Call me the dink master, call me the ditch master. Thanks, son. All right, I guess bluegill are not really rare over here. I don't know how this bluegill got in here, but there's actually quite a bunch of them. I am perplexed. Oh, what we got? What we got? That looks like a little bit bigger. Oh, that's a little bit bigger. What is this? What is this? Mystery species? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no. It's just a big ass crick chub, man. Dang, son. You got me excited for a moment, big crick chub. I mean, I'll take a shot, all right, because you deserve it. There's the black dot right at the tip of the dorsal fin, which makes you know that this is a crick chub and not a fault fish, the Semotylus corporalis. All right, let's take a shot. Size 30 hook, man. For a moment, I really thought, man, we're gonna pull a trout out of this little pocket right here. And then it turns out it's just a big crick chub. Now, fish this size for this little pocket right here is not really a good sign for me. Unless the Rosyside crick, Dace, is pretty big, right? Unless that fish is pretty big, I don't see myself finding that species over here, because if they're small in the range of 2 inches, these crick chubs, you know, they're voracious. They would have eaten all the dace. But let's hope that the dace are maybe a little bit bigger, 3-4 inches, right? Then we still have a possibility of catching one over here. Oh, there's one. Oh, whoa. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? That is not a bluegill. That is a sunfish of some sort. Not a bluegill. Come up here, son. That's the species number 4 of the day. Yeah. That's a pumpkin seed. Dilepomis gibosus. Holy moly. Now, I don't know how exactly this fish got in this little puddle here from this little run. But hey, you know what? I'm having a blast out here. Winter, 4 species, all by myself. Hell yeah. You guys can Google map this place, you know. It is called the Bogey Run. I seriously have no idea how a sunfish this big got into this little run. You see, this is just like a little run, a little brook. And then we found this one spot here that is like pretty deep, and we're pulling all kinds of interesting things from over here. But anyways, it is time for the pumpkin seed to go. And 4 species in one day, and I'm not half done. It really makes me wonder, you know, like what else is down there? You know what I'm saying? I love that quote. I forgot who said it. Maybe Lee Wolf. Your imagination is down there. That's true. You cast your line in the water and you really have no clue what you're gonna pull up. Dang, man, what is this? I didn't even feel the bite. Do we have this species today yet? Wait a moment. You have got to be kidding me. Yo, is this another species for today? This is certainly not a bluegill, not the Lepomis macrochirus. It is not a pumpkin seed. I am pretty sure this is a little red breast sunfish. Whoa, which makes this a species number 5 from the little... Yo, what? Winter fishing, folks. A time of the year When folks say fish are supposed to be lethargic, and here we are out here catching 5 different species of fish from a little ditch from the run. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Little red breast sunfish, the Lepomis auditus. Oh, that's amazing. Gotta give it credit. Look at this. Look at the colors on this guy. All right, let's release this little fella here. Nuts. Oh boy, what is this? Dude, what is that? Oh boy. Oh, surprise catch of the day. What is that? Trout? Is that a trout? It's just a big ass chub, I think. Oh, dude, these chubs, man. Yo, look at the size of this chub. I thought it was a trout. Yo, these chubs got me going. Yo, bro. Look at the size of this little dude. This is gotta be like the biggest fish, right? From this little ditch right here. I mean, I thought it was a trout, man. Okay. I've been thinning the population here pretty good. This is fish number maybe 26 to 28. I'm not counting right now, but yeah, I think this is gotta be the biggest one. For a chunky too, right? From this ditch. Look at the size of this mouth, man. Dang, son. To think that a chunky fish like this fell victim to a size 24 hook. Actually, size 18. Size 18 hook. Man, today has been a good day. I mean, multi-species wise, right? New species, nothing really showed up yet. I'm still having hopes. Oh my goodness, what is this? That's a beautiful pumpkin seed, that's what it is. Oh, catching all the species that I already got here. This pumpkin seed have some beautiful colors though. This Delaware pumpkin seed, I guess. It's about time to call it a day, I think, though. All right, let me check the time. It is 12:16 p.m. right now. I've been fishing out here for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, give it or take. I decided to end right now at 100 fishes for this year. Believe it or not, I landed 42 fishes from this little deep pool, right? So I mean, on one hand, sure, I'm a little bit disappointed. I came down here to Delaware State expecting to find the Rosyside Dace, and you know, they didn't really show up, right? But on the other hand, folks, I mean, you gotta realize, you know what I'm saying? It's winter time, you know? Right now it's like what, 40, 44, 43 degrees Fahrenheit? Water temperature is in the low 40s. You come out here, right? Now, I'm not talking about sizes, I'm talking about multi-species and quantity-wise, right? You come out here and you find a little honey hole like this one. It's my first time down here. I'm exploring, you know? And you catch 40 plus fish from one little hole? I guess you can call it a productive day of fishing, you know what I'm saying? So this is it for this fishing session. Now that I have the Delaware license, I've always had it, right? But I never really came down here to explore a lot. Well, I tell you what, 2019, Leo Shang is gonna be exploring Delaware quite a bit. So expect some Delaware videos coming up. This is only the first place, right, that I have explored. I mean, there's so many places around here. I didn't even have no opportunity to fish the White Clay Creek. And supposedly, they stock that place with trout, right? So that's coming up too. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you guys are out there is laying some fish, okay? Tight lines. I'll see you all next time. Oh, got a bite. Got a bite, folks. Got a bite. Got a bite. Got a bite. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's on. What is it? Is it a rainbow trout? Oh man, it's pulling. Boy, This fish got power for January fish. Delaware.